Welcome. Wait, what do I even say? Welcome.
It's been a long time.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Don't Forget to Hydrate. I'm Guac.
And I'm Mars.
Drink up. Yay.
Whoa, amazing. That was really loud.
This thing makes a lot of noise.
Yes. Also, if I'm going to try not to cough, but I'm still recovering from COVID, so I'm a little bit disgusting.
That's okay. I'm still really upset that you got COVID, but not everyone can be the picture of health. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, that sucks. And I feel like
you've never had COVID?
No, I got COVID like September of 2020.
Oh, okay. See, this is my first time, so.
And what was your feelings? Like, did it match up to what you thought it would be having it like?
I mean, I basically slept so this is before I thought I had COVID because I thought I was just really hungover and also just not used to the New Orleans weather. But I don't remember coming home. I blacked out that whole day. I basically slept the whole day.
Oh my God, that's scary.
Yeah, well, I passed out in the restaurant that morning. And then as soon as I got to my gate, I fell asleep. I don't remember getting on my first flight. I slept the whole flight.
No.
I woke up as people were getting off. And then same thing, I slept at my whole next gate, slept that whole flight. And then finally when I was in New York, I was a little bit awake, but yeah, it was basically 30 hours. Throughout the 30 hours, I was probably awake for 2 in total.
Oh my gosh. No, that's so bad. I remember you texted,
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't really heard from Guac, and I found out that I could get in-flight Wi-Fi for messaging, so I could text people, and I was like, I was trying to text you. I was like, I wonder if she knows that she can get in-flight Wi-Fi, but you were sleeping, so it wouldn't have even mattered.
Yeah, I was passed out.
I remember I got home and I was like, I hope she's through customs already, because it was a long day for you, and it was probably 9 or 10 o'clock. And I was like, I hope she's through customs. And I just feel like you were not there. In the messages you were sending, I was like, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, okay. And then the worst part is I get out of the airport and it's there's different layers to it, or I guess levels, layers. And I come out and it's chaotic. I've never seen something so busy. I'm trying to get Ubers, and apparently Ubers don't actually go to the place I was at. So I'm standing in this place. There's people everywhere. I'm so stressed. I'm crying. And then some guy comes up to me, pats me on, or he taps me on the back. He goes, I don't want to touch you, but there's a giant spider on your ass. He said, "What? Ginormous." I was like, "Can you please get it off?" And he was like, "I don't want to touch your butt."
Wait, what did you tell me about that?
And then his girlfriend comes up to me, and I just so I pat my ass off. I just ignore it. And then his girlfriend comes up to me. She's like, "Oh my God, can I please get this spider off your ass? It's huge." And I was like,
I burn it. Burn the ass. There's no way. Wait, did you see the spider after?
No, she put it off, she squished it, and then I was still crying, and I just walked away. I was so over it. This was the worst day ever.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
That's terrible. That's actually awful. Just to top it off, the cherry on top, of course, is that there's a big ass spider on your ass. What? Where did he come? Was this when you were standing in customs or something?
No, this was outside. I was standing up against the cement pillar.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, never again. But anyways, as you can tell, me and Mars went to New Orleans with Ark and Buck.
Yes. It was a very good time.
Yeah, it was something.
Why do you say it was something like that? I thought it was fun.
Oh,
See,
it was so fun.
I feel like you guys didn't like it as much as I did. Like, I don't know. I feel like I was like, yes, this is like the place. Like, I want to stay here forever. Not forever, but like I could go visit there for a month and be comfortable. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I guess maybe other places would have been better, but
It was beautiful and it was like so much fun and it wasn't beautiful. The experience was beautiful.
was
But
the
it was
architecture? Come on.
Yeah, okay, the architecture was definitely beautiful. Yeah, that was. I'm just thinking about, like, Bourbon Street. I feel like that was not beautiful.
I don't think Bourbon Street is known for being beautiful. I think it's known for being disgusting.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's part of the fun.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. We'll get into that. Let's do our ship post.
Oh, I forgot we have to do our ship post.
Mine is, it's not even a shit post, it's literally just a meme, but it relates to what we talked about last week.
Okay.
It's maybe Tiger Woods and this, like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna sound stupid because people probably know who this is, but I don't. It's some, like, golfer, and Tiger Woods is in, I don't even know if this is Tiger Woods, but he's in all black, and this other golfer's in, like, lots of color.
I'm
And
gonna
it
put it
says,
up.
okay, yeah, you could just put it up. I wanted to explain it. And it just says strawberries, like the dark one, and strawberry flavored things, the color one. So that was funny because last week we were talking about how the flavors don't taste like the actual fruit, and yeah, it's very, very accurate. Especially strawberries, because they're kind of like tart, and they don't, I don't know, like they're really hit or miss. Like you can get really good strawberries or really shitty strawberries.
Yeah, that was good. When you sent that to me, I actually chuckled a little bit.
We didn't answer it, so I wouldn't have known.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, mine is by Jeremiah Thinks, and it says, "When we asked the devs to do something, we didn't mean quit."
Oh my god, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't mean quit.
Ha ha ha.
I like that. People's brains are like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Just like witty.
Yeah, like I'm impressed by it. They're impressive. That's the word I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like,
I read some of these shit posts. I'm like, how does your brain think about that?
Yeah, me too. That's one of those that I feel like. You hear that?
Hydrate. Yeah. Your water bottle is big and loud.
What about it?
Oh, nothing. I'm just pointing it out. Like, we were in one of the Uber rides and I was feeling so sick. And all I hear is your water bottle. And I was like, it was making me feel more nauseous.
Why?
Because it was just so, like, loud.
It is really loud, especially if the ice is fresh. It, like, rattles, but
yeah.
Damn, sorry.
Well, it's okay. I think I was just really hungover.
Yeah. Yeah, about that. I feel like I have been still. I mean, how many days? Let me pull up my little calendar thing.
Oh, we've been home for over a week now.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a week and a day. I feel like I'm still kind of recovering.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Like, I mean, I know you are, but you were sick. I have no excuse. Like, I just literally am still recovering. Because we were drinking for like a week straight. I've never done that before.
Yeah, even on the one night where we were like, we're not drinking tonight, we're going to take a night off. We still drank. We just drank at home.
Yeah. And we still stayed
like,
up till
a lot.
But fuck
7 a.m.
early. Yeah.
That was the night that you drank a 4 Loco.
Oh, yeah. About that. Yeah, that was just like stupid. I don't know why I did that. But you know what? If we would have went out that night, that was like a Saturday. It would have been insane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the night that we were at Dave & Buster's and we drove past Bourbon Street and it was overwhelming just to look at.
Yes. If you think like Mardi Gras, well, no, if you think like this was crazy. Like there was a lot of people. I can't even imagine what Mardi Gras would be like because it would be like that times 10.
Insane.
Can we talk about this Dave and Buster's trip that we went on? Because
Oh, well, okay, I think we should like back up and start at the beginning of the trip.
okay.
I don't even know where to start.
I don't either.
Okay, I know where to start. Okay, so there was like this crazy thing happened where I was at the what's it called? The airport, and my flight got delayed by like 7 hours. So I was like, no, like come on, let's do something. And then there was another flight that was like they were like, "Oh, well we actually have this flight. We'll just have to transfer you to like a different airline." And it turns out that that flight took me to Mars's city, and we ended up getting on the same flight together to New Orleans.
Which is like crazy because think about like how many things go into like making the timing of a flight like so well put together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, of course, it just so happened that you got delayed just long enough that you could have made it onto my flight. Like, if it was any less or more, like, you wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah.
Very, very crazy.
So crazy.
Yeah. And I picked up Guac at the back area of the airport, and we booked it to our gate because it was, like, on the other end of the airport. Like, I hit 10,000 steps on that trip.
Literally just in the airport. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
And then we ended up sitting next to each other.
Oh, yeah. That was a whole deal on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we really finessed that. Well, there was like the sweetest ladies that I was sitting beside, and they were like, "Oh, like that's your friend, like way back there." She's like, "We were actually supposed to be sitting at like row 27. You guys, like, there's probably those seats are still free. You guys should just go back there." And then me and Mars, we were like texting, we're like, "Should we do it? Like, are we gonna get in trouble?" And then we just did it, and
it was good.
It was fabulous.
Yeah, and they were like big seats because they were like the emergency exit row. So we got really lucky. And oh my god, this was like a try. You know how they say like bad things come in threes or good, or is it good things come in threes?
I think it's usually bad, but let's go with good.
Okay, let's go with good for the purpose of this. So so the trip we end up together. Then we end up sitting together. Then we we order drinks, and she forgets to charge us, so we just got free drinks.
Yeah,
Bam.
And it's not like we like finesse this in a bad way. Like,
oh no, we all just forgot.
Yeah, she like gave us our drinks, and then she was like the turbulence was happening, so she had to go sit down. She's like, "I'm gonna come back and like charge you guys later," and then we all just forgot. So
yeah, I didn't remember until we met the boys later, and they were talking about drinking on the plane. I was like, oh my god, like we did not pay for that drink.
Yeah.
But you know what? Whatever. It was a sign or something.
Mm-hmm. So we go to the house. We meet the boys, which was so cool.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Yeah, it was. It was so cute.
It's cool because like I feel like me and you were both in a similar situation. Like we knew what they looked like, but it was kind of like, I don't know, it's just different. Like it's just different. We'll get into that later, but it's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I don't even know what else to say about the trip. We just like drank, partied. We went to Fat Cats to find Buck's dad. We told basically every Uber driver the whole story about Fat Cats and how his dad was kidnapped, and they were all very concerned. They all told us that we need to file police reports, and they were all pretty invested.
Yeah, and not just that, like I wasn't like there, like there were even moments where like guys would come up and hit on us, and we would not even indulge in it. We would just be like, we're here to find his dad. Like, and I made up this whole story. I don't even know how this came to my brain, but I was like, we're here with the FBI. Like, we were hired to find Buck's dad. And then I was like, we're all like a polyamorous couple, like trying to like find Buck's dad. Also, Archimus is my uncle. Like, it was just like this whole thing. And this guy that I was like chatting with was like, he was kind of like into it, but then I think he was like not, like, I can't really explain it, but I think he was like kind of vibing with the story. But that was probably like the best part, was just fucking with people.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it felt like we spent like an hour just talking to those like same like person, but then like someone else would come up and be like, wait, what are you talking about? And then like people just kept coming in, and then we just kept like going off and talking to those people. Like I feel like that was going on for an hour just in that little outside area.
Yeah, and then we would like go outside and there would just be people. And oh, and then when we were at Fat Cats, we wanted to take a picture in front of Fat Cats, like the sign. And the bouncer is like, it's gonna be $20. And so we're like, fuck you. So we like are all like going our separate ways trying to find different people in the street to like take this picture for us.
Yeah.
And someone did. For free.
Yeah. For free.
And there were snakes on like do you remember that?
Yeah, they wanted to charge us like $40 a photo.
Like what? For a fucking snake?
The guy said that someone gave him like, it would be like me giving this guy my phone and say like, Venmo yourself as much as you want for this photo. And he showed us the transaction and he said that he Venmo'd himself $400. Do you remember that?
Wait, what? I did not gather that.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
Isn't that crazy?
And
that's when I was like, we don't need to pay you $40 each. We'll just say that guy paid for us. Right. And he was like, no, that's not how it works.
Dude, they're such scammers. Like, I mean, I can't imagine it's cheap to like keep a snake alive, but few things. One, I can't imagine that snake is like treated well, because if you're just like around people all day, like, I don't know, it's like when they're like, oh, the elephants at the zoo or at like Thailand or something are like, you know, treated poorly. I don't know. That, and then also it can't be like that expensive to keep it alive. So like they're clearly making a huge ass profit off of this.
Oh, they are 100%. He said that he makes like thousands of dollars a night.
That is kind of slimy, but I'll give it to him. He's a hustler. Whatever. Yeah. That reminds me of when I was in an Uber. I think I told you guys this when I was there. I'm not going to go into it, but when I was in an Uber and he canceled my trip and then Venmo'd himself money off of my account.
Right. Yeah.
Like, why would, like, I mean, I was fucked up. I guess if you're in that situation, someone's like, oh, Venmo, you know, whatever. Whoever said that to that guy was probably like dead, basically. And was like, take my phone.
Just do it yourself. Yeah.
I'm probably trying to impress someone too.
Yeah.
Shady ass motherfuckers.
Yeah. And then Dave & Buster's. You need to tell this because you were like heated.
I like really don't ever get mad at things, like ever. I'm pretty zen, but god damn, like that was the most infuriating like thing ever. And I just never seen people that were so incompetent. Like we get there. I think Ark ordered a drink first. And then we waited probably like 10 or so minutes for him to get that drink. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like,
also, wait, keep in mind, like, it's a Saturday, but it's dead. No one's at Dave & Buster's on a Saturday. They're out on Bourbon Street, okay?
Yes.
Like, it's not busy.
And we went there kind of late, so they were closing. I feel like we got there at like 11 and they closed at 1 or something.
Yeah, we got there at 10:30 and they closed at 1.
Okay. Oh, no, that makes sense.
11, yeah. 10:30, 11.
I feel like it was around like, I think it was like 10:45. Yeah. That's important because we didn't end up like playing fucking games until like 12:15. Just putting that out there. So we are waiting at this bar, whatever, and then so Art gets his drink after probably 10 minutes. Then someone else orders. Maybe it was you. Yeah. And then, first of all, your drink you got was so good. Tasted like real mango. But it took like
another like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. Then, did Buck order next?
Yeah, so Buck ordered while my drink was being made.
And I'm assuming that probably took another fucking 20 minutes. So then we're like then I'm like getting like really mad. I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom because I just needed a break. So I leave, I go to the bathroom, come back. Buck still doesn't have his drink. And I was in there for like a minute, like just breathing. So we end up like asking like someone else who's working there, and he's like, oh yeah, like I'll get you your drinks, whatever. Me and Ark order Long Island's, because now at this point Ark's drink is already gone. Like and this guy leaves, never shows his face again, bye-bye, like never comes back.
Literally takes the order and just fucks off.
And then what, I think like finally Buck got his, then then Ark's like, hey dude, like to our bartender who's taking 5 ever, and he's like, hey dude, like we ordered Long Island's from like this guy a while ago, and the guy's like, first of all, he moves like a snail, like so slow, and he's like, oh yeah, the guy left like 2 cups full of ice here, I'm wondering if that's what it was for. How do you not know? Like how did he not, like, so then he makes us these Long Island's. And then you and Buck are like, oh, we're hungry, we should order food, but not through this guy. So then this bitch, well, you can you can explain it.
Okay, so then this girl's like walking, and we just asked her, like, hey, like we want to order food, when does the kitchen close? And she's like, oh, it closes in like 15 minutes, so if you want to order, you should do it now. So me and Buck were like, okay, so we're like ordering 2 things of wings to share them. And so we tell her the wings we want, we order them, and she's like, okay, sounds good, and she fucks off. We don't see her again either. And then this other girl comes up to us, and she's like, are you guys like wanting to order? And this girl, saving grace, she was amazing.
She was our Hail Mary of the night.
Yeah. Oh, well, I need to say, so that girl that me and Buck ordered from, she sat us at a table that was nobody's section. No one was working that section. So that's when that girl came up, and she's like, I'll get you guys in like a section that's actually being run. So she puts us in her section. She takes our order. And I think it was like pretty smooth sailings after that, right?
Yeah. And then like we were just like, we were laughing about like how just this whole situation was messed up, and like how she was like this angel, and then all of a sudden you see her walk by and she's got like a lost child, and she was like helping the lost child, and we were like, God, this woman is just like a saint.
Yeah, she's doing it all. She's like the reason it's operating.
Yeah. So we ended up playing games at like, we had like 40 minutes to play games. It just wasn't, it was shitty. And the reviews of that Dave & Buster's were just as shitty as our experience.
The reviews actually always said, they're like, I ordered a drink and I waited for an hour and the guy never came back. So that's like their thing, is you order something and they're like, okay, I'll go make that for you. And then they just fuck off and don't come back.
I remember when I worked at a bar in college, and like, if I didn't make someone a drink, they would hunt me down and be like, what the fuck? Or just not tip me and like be a dick to me. Like, I just can't imagine. We were so nice about it too. Like we could have been full Karen and like caused a scene, but no one caused a scene. Like no one. So
yeah, and I think we all tipped the bartender still.
We did.
We shouldn't have, but we did.
Tip culture is getting crazy these days, so inflation is happening, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, like those situations, you're like, why would I even tip you? But then you just feel bad and guilty, so.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I'm getting like upset thinking about it again. I need to take a drink of water. God, that was so ridiculous.
Oh, I forgot I have coffee.
Ooh, sip up. What else did we do? We had a lot of good food.
Oh, we went on a ghost tour. Or not really a ghost tour, but like a haunted tour. So one of the, I don't even know what it is. Maybe like a sub, I don't know what you guys call them, like a subdivision. It's like a city in a city. Or like an area. Not really a neighborhood. I'm sure.
I know where you're going. Yeah, I would just be like an area, I guess, within the city.
One of the areas that we were in, there was so many, because like, I guess what she was saying, correct me if I'm like wrong, but what she was saying is there's like so many dead bodies that they just like bury them under the road. So like the road that you're driving on, there's like dead bodies buried under them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So she said that there were so many dead bodies in this one like area that we were in, that for every one living person in that city, there's 10 dead people. That is crazy.
I couldn't even imagine like how many, and she said that this was in, I want to say it was like a 1 mile radius of this like piece of the
Oh,
city.
yeah, like it was small.
Yeah. So I couldn't even imagine like how.
Yeah, or it's like the whole side of the street, there was like the bus stop there. And it's like if you're standing at that bus stop and like leaning up against the cement wall, you're leaning up against like the back of the cemetery.
Yeah. No, there were like bodies in the wall. Is what she was saying, because
Oh,
they can't bury them, so they had to like put the caskets in the wall.
that is so
Mhm.
crazy. I didn't catch that part. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was like all these like above ground, like, I don't even know like what you would call it, but they put the bodies in there and stuff. It was creepy. It was creepy. I don't like,
Yeah.
I love haunted stuff. I love like scary stuff like that, but I got like, I don't know, bad juju from like going out into the cemetery. I was like, it's kind of, I don't
Mm.
know, creeped me out a little bit.
That was
What were
like
your
my
friends?
favorite part. Like that's the part that I find like beautiful is like learning about like the history. Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah, no, the history was so interesting too,
Yeah,
and
I've been watching a lot of videos and like I just love it now. Like I'm obsessed.
don't you should go back?
Maybe
She's
in
like,
the
fuck now.
winter. In the winter, I would be down.
I guess it would
It's
be. Oh,
so
Dino's here.
hot.
Yeah, I guess it would be less humid.
Mm.
Which, like, I don't mind the humidity. Like, it was bad, like, during the day. Like, you didn't want to be outside for too long. But it really was, like, in my head, it wasn't, like, that bad. But,
Oh my God. Even at night for me, I was like, I am not used to this. I think it's
yeah.
just different than like BC and Montreal. I'm not used to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even getting back here, I was like, whoa, the air is, like, dry. And
Yeah,
it's
I was
not.
like, I can breathe.
Yeah. I would take that over humidity, but I will say, like, for, I don't know, at least I wasn't, like, that affected by it, but I know you did not like the humidity.
No, I actually followed a couple people that live there just like after meeting them at the bar, and I like see their Instagram stories, and
I'm listening. I'm just fixing
okay, I
myself.
like see their Instagram stories, and it's them like out on a run or like playing soccer, and I'm like, how do you do that while you live there? I
No.
I couldn't even like we would go on like little like 15-minute walks to like the liquor store, the grocery store, and that I was like, I need to have a nap. Like it's so hot.
Yeah, it really drains you. And oh, I don't know how they, excuse me, I don't know how they like do that outside. Like, I was like, oh yeah, like we can go on a walk, like whatever, like stay a little active. Fuck no. No.
Okay, well, before we like move on to the next subject, I did take a lot of videos, and I'm gonna like compile it all and put out like a little like clip so you can see everything that we did on our trip.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah. Oh, we also went to a strip club. That was the first time I've ever been to a strip club.
Yeah, me too. It was kind of underwhelming. It was like, well, I think the first time I went there, I felt like sick or something. Oh, I needed to barf. I was so fucked
Oh,
up.
yeah, I was like hands down your throat trying to make you puke in the strip club bathroom.
Yeah, I don't throw up
I
either, so it was just like it was kind of pointless. But like sometimes you need to like, sorry, this is kind of gross, but sometimes you need to just like gag to feel a little bit better. So that's what was going on with me. I was like, I need to feel better.
yeah,
But yeah,
I
I don't
forgot
know. It
about
was
that.
like the whole like strip club itself was like not really
You
like.
know, that was also the first night we were there. That was like a really good bonding moment for us.
Was that the first night?
Yeah. That because we went
That
to the
was a
strip
good
club on
bonding
the first
moment.
night. Mhm.
So, okay, so after you like met everyone, did you think like everyone was gonna be like how they were prior to meeting them?
Okay, so yes and no, because I feel like you and I were already so close. And same with like I think yeah. Like I just feel like I'm so close with all of you guys where it's like I pretty much expected it. But the one thing is Buck, I feel like I'm a lot more like understanding of him because me and Buck we work together like a lot and we can like really step on each other's toes and like butt heads. But I think like after working with him IRL, it gave me like a good understanding where it's like he's not actually being an asshole. He's just like has a tone, but like it's not that deep, you know?
Yeah.
So it definitely made me more understanding that way of just like, it's so much different, like seeing someone's body language and like their facial expressions compared to just hearing their voice or like seeing them type.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like personality-wise, like, I felt the same way, like, oh, okay, everyone was, like, kind of how I expected they would be.
Mhm.
I think everyone was a lot more, like, fun than I expected them to be. Not that I didn't expect them to be fun, but, like, it was just, like, everyone was, like, so, like, on the same page. It was fun.
Just good energy all around.
Yeah. But, like, you're right, like, like, body movements and the facial expressions, so weird. Like,
Mhm.
you have to, like, learn, because like, when you I don't even know, like, when you meet like, when you know people in real life, you're like you subconsciously just, like, learn that stuff, but then when you
Mhm.
have talked to them for a while, and then you meet them, and then they're doing it, you're like, "I did not, like, think you did that." I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, like, one really small example is, like, when I DM I'm just using Buck as an example because I work with him so much. When I DM Buck and I'm like, "Hey, Buck, can you do this?" He just goes, "Okay." And that shit pisses me off because I hate when people say okay. Just make it like OKAY or else I think that you're just, like, being like, "Okay," you know? But when I was, like, with him IRL and I'd be like, "Hey, Buck, can you do this?" He'd be like, "Okay." And I was like, "Wait,
Yeah.
you say it with a smile on your face." So, just,
I
like,
feel like
little stuff like that.
yeah, like, texting, like, messaging tones can get really, like, misconstrued because I do that too. That might be, like, a Midwest thing where you just, like, say, "Okay." Like, it's not doesn't have to be, like, a rude thing, it's just like,
Mhm.
"Okay."
Yeah.
But, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah. But I think it's good that you guys had that experience and, like, now you can kind of understand what he actually means.
Yeah, I
Men.
agree. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, before this, you've met Web3 people, right? In real
Mhm.
life?
Yeah.
How many?
Um, 3.
Okay. Did they have, like were they, like, doxed?
So, one of them was Z. He's not doxed. He's, like, been live a couple times, but
Z
oh, wait,
Z
I just
is doxed. He's for sure doxed.
oh, yeah, he is actually. There's yeah, he is. Okay, I take that back. Wait, I just had a really funny memory when I said Z's name. We were in that one bar and we were live in Meta Lambos and we pinged at everyone and we were like on camera. I need to find the screenshot because Z like screenshotted us and was like, "These girls drain your wallet."
I haven't.
I was blacked out when that was going on.
I think we were all, like, oh, yeah, because after that, I was about to do something that I probably shouldn't have done for getting whitelisted. I'm not gonna go into it,
No.
but I just feel like we were all, like, bad at that point, and
Yeah.
it was just, like, kept getting worse. What night was that? Was that
That was the second to last night.
That was
That was
Monday. That
the
was
night
Let's Get Shitty Monday.
yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing, like, I was, like, sitting at the bar, and some guy, like, was in a collab chat, and he was, like, DMing me, so I was trying to negotiate him with, like, whitelist spots while we're at this table, and I was like, "I'm only gonna run your whitelist if you send me feet pics." And then he sent me feet pics, and that's when the whole back and forth thing started. And tell me about your experience because I know you've met some Web3 people.
Yeah, I met someone I went to NFTLA, and it was mostly doxed people, but then there were some people who I had, like, just seen on Twitter and, like, we were talking, and that was weird because I was like, because like, you know people by their PFP, so you see them as a real person, and you're like, "Fuck, like, I don't really know who you are," but then you do when you go back and look at it. So there was, like, one
Mhm.
guy in particular that, he came up and he was like, my name," and I was like, "Ah, like, I don't know," and I was like, "Do we follow each other?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, like, trust me, like, you know." But, yeah, so I don't know. So some people were like that, but then, again, it was, like, just a matter of mannerisms and, like, how people actually move and stuff. It's just
Yeah.
different, and it's kinda weird, but you learn to love it. It's fun. I would love to meet more Web3 people in real life.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, like, the name thing that you just said. That's very interesting because, yeah, like, if I was to meet, like, I don't know, like, Thread Guy IRL, and he was like, "Oh, I'm Thread Guy," I'd be like, "Who?" But if I saw his profile picture, I'd be like, "Oh." So, yeah, that I didn't think about that. That's very interesting.
Yeah, and the name he told me was, like, his real name, which is, like, his
Oh.
Twitter name, but then it was, like,
Mm,
his Twitter, like, @ was his, like, Discord, if that makes sense. So, like, I didn't really put it together too.
right.
But also, you have a point. The picture and the name go hand in hand. Like, unless you
Mhm.
talk to this person on a daily basis, if you just said, like, "Oh, I'm blah, 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 blah," I'd be like, I don't know, unless it's someone, like, crazy, like, that you
Yeah.
would just know, but
You know, NFT meetups almost need to have name tags that's like, "Hi, my name is," but with
yes!
your NFT picture on it.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Yeah. But we're already planning our next trip, which is very exciting. Start saving our
Hopefully more
money.
people come this time.
If we go to New York, then Pro would, like, almost be forced to hang out with us.
This is true.
I
But New
don't wanna
York
go to
in
New
the
York,
winter?
though.
Ooh, no, no, no.
Why? It would be beautiful
In the winter?
with all, like,
It'd be
the
fucking
snow and the tree.
yeah, it'd be pretty, but it'd be fucking cold. I just hate the winter. I do not wanna be here in the
Oh.
winter at all.
Mhm. When are you gonna come to Montreal?
I don't know. Do you have, mountains there?
I actually don't know.
Hmm. Because 'Cause I'd like to go skiing out there. I feel like it'd be so fun. Wait, how far are you from
Oh.
Banff?
Um, like a flight,
Hmm.
not a drive.
Okay. I really wanna go there. Not
Banff,
that I
yeah,
wouldn't come to
I would.
Montreal, but I feel like Banff is so cool.
Oh, yeah, Banff is beautiful.
Hmm. I'll have to conjure something up,
Yeah.
but I'm broke right now, so
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be a minute. We spent a lot of fucking money.
Oh my god, don't even remind me. I still have not looked at my bank account. I, like, opened it up, sent enough money to my checking account so that my rent can be withdrawn, and then I don't even know if there's enough for that, so I'm just closing my eyes and hoping for the best.
That's the way to do it. Totally.
Yeah, these,
Yeah.
like, NFT flips are not cutting it.
No, I haven't. I literally haven't flipped anything since before New Orleans, and I just spent
Yeah.
probably like 200, less than 200 bucks on my Lambos yesterday. So that's that.
Yeah. Yeah, Sick Ape Society, we were supposed to have free mints for that. They didn't put us on the free mint list. Mirrors of Space, that one was 0.049. It went it doubled mint and then it went right back down really fast. It also minted out within like 10 minutes. So we didn't even like really get a shot to that because I was in the most Web 2 meeting this morning as Mirrors of Space is minting. I wanted to mint it, but I was in a meeting with my webcam on. Like,
Ooh,
how
no.
Web 2? It was like, it was not cute. So,
Yeah, I don't like that.
yeah. And then Hello Kitty minted today. It went to public today. Yeah, the
I
floor
don't
price on
even know
that.
what that is.
Oh, it's like by like the Nickelodeon people.
Oh.
So the floor price on that, at least last time I checked before I went to public, it was 9.9.
ETH?
Yeah. And it was only like a 0.049 mint, I think. Oh no, it was
Damn.
$100. That's what it was.
Damn.
Yeah, it minted out so fast.
Oh, I bet. I mean, stuff like that is just like you can't even try to get in on it because you're not going to. Is there anything else minting soon? I have not
Um,
even looked at like anything at all
yeah, no,
in
I've
like
been
2 weeks.
briefly looking at it. I think there's something on the 28th.
That's
So,
soon.
we'll see. Meta
We'll
Lambos
see.
minted yesterday. That was fun. And that
That
reveals in a
was
few
fun.
hours.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I think at like
Oh.
9 p.m. So,
Oh, I thought it was at noon. I feel like
hello.
I'm lagging.
No, you're not.
Can you
I
see
think your
that?
mic switched though. Yeah, you're fine.
Continue. Let's roll.
Where do we leave
What?
off?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the last thing we talked about.
Should we do the confession, the crazy one?
Oh, I forgot about that.
We said we were gonna do that like 2 ago, so we should probably do it now.
Yeah, we should. Okay, should I read this? It's so fucking long.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not even worth like putting the picture up. We should just read it.
Yeah, it's so long. Okay. Let me gather myself.
Okay. Prepare.
Okay. How many times am I going to say okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Me with the word like. I'm like. I literally just did it. I'm like.
Yeah, actually, after you pointed it out, I was like editing. I was like, she does say a lot, but I didn't notice it until you pointed it out.
Yeah. I've been trying to work on it, but I don't know.
Well, we'll have to put a like count and an okay count. And it's every time one of us says it, the viewers have to like take a drink.
Ooh, I like that.
That could be a fun game.
Number 2,500. Yeah, because if it comes out on Friday, it'll be like, you can like pregame while watching it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get into this monstrosity of a confession.
Okay, so this one actually starts with the word okay. Okay, so this says, okay, I totally got played. I was telling my best friend, let's call her Lucy, about a guy, let's call him Ben. And us three had the same science class. And she was like, oh, yeah, I don't know about that. But then she started telling me about how she got back with her ex. Keep that in mind. I've seen some red flags from her from the beginning, but I felt bad. And she was like depressed as shit. So like I decided to be her friend. Wait, that's so funny.
That is funny.
Okay.
Okay.
But when science came along, he came up to me and said, I know what you're going to ask, and the answer is no. Like, I was going to ask him outright, but we were really good friends, so I was confused. Basically, after a week of trying to find stuff out, I figured out Lucy told him I was spreading rumors about him, which I wasn't. Like, bitch, who are you? Anyways, I confronted her about it, and she was like, I didn't say nothing. So summer break hit, and I was like fucking relieved until she DMs me pics of Ben and her on vacation together on Instagram. Then I was like, wait, aren't you with your ex? And she blocked me. Basically, I got in contact with Ben's friends and told them what was happening. But of course, they don't believe me because Lucy said I was spreading rumors about him. But she ends up confessing to Ben on a live, and he was like, okay, there's major problems with that. Like, how is he okay with that? But apparently the three of them were doing things because I literally showed up at her house to beat the shit out of her, but I saw the three in a window. So I was like, oh, hell no. I broke her shitty ass trailer house door and I literally took videos of them. So I was like, Lucy, if you don't tell these people that I didn't say shit, I will post this on every platform imaginable and I will tell your mom. Her mom used to wait, this is bad.
What?
Her mom used to beat her.
Oh.
Her mom used to beat her, which is why I brought her into this. Anyways, Lucy told everyone that she was lying and she was sorry. But I still told her mom and leaked the video on all platforms. So yeah, I honestly think I ate that shit up because I broke her window and her door. Oh, also, she and her mom moved away and who knows where they are now. I hope Lucy's having a bad time.
That was a lot. I hadn't read that in like a few weeks.
Yeah, same.
What I really want to know is who submitted that. Like,
Yeah.
one of our mutuals, maybe, like, probably would have to be. So if you're watching this,
can you just DM us and let us know if this was you?
Can you just like
for our own.
We'll like put a voice changer on you and bring you on, and then just like black. You don't even have to put your camera on. Like, you can just like ghost like this, and then bam, we'll just like get the whole story.
Yeah, I feel like we need like a back and forth here. So please.
Yeah, I mean that's shitty. Like, but it was like a threesome situation. I honestly, that was a little much for my brain to comprehend. I can't lie.
I know. It was like this was going on, but it was this, and it's just all over the place. And I'm just confused. Like there was three of them in the window, but who was the third person? His friend?
her ex or her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend. So it was Ben, Lucy.
Not the main Ben, Lucy, and Lucy's boyfriend. Because Ben and Lucy were together, but she also had a boyfriend. Is what I think is going on. Maybe
So
I'm gonna
she was
rewatch this and be like,
fucking both of
that's
them?
totally wrong. Yes, I'm pretty sure. It's like an Eiffel Tower situation.
So that's what the video was of? Oh.
Wait, what? What video are you talking about?
The video that she released on all platforms. Was
I
it a
don't think she
video of her
specified.
getting railed?
I don't know, but I don't think she specified.
She said it was a video of the three of them. I wonder
Oh my
what the
God.
video was of. Because I figured it was just them like sitting on a couch.
Yeah, I have no clue. All right, if you're listening, we need updates and maybe like just like explain it more to us.
Yeah. Also, like,
There's just a lot.
The video? I mean, if it's already uploaded on the internet.
It just depends on what it is. Like, I just feel like there
Yeah.
needs a little more context to be had here. And I would love some of that.
Please.
So
Yes. We need
I don't
more.
really know what to make of that whole story. It's just a lot.
Yeah, same. I mean, this whole thing was a mess. Her window and her door are broken. That sucks. I mean, how old are you? Because if you're in science class, like, you have to be in high school, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, I mean, this could have happened a while ago. Like, I have people from high school that I don't like, that I would maybe like tell a story about. So
Totally.
I don't
I'm just
know.
confused when this all took place.
Yeah, I think we definitely need a little more context, but also like Lucy sounds like a shitty person, and I'm always gonna be on your side because you're the one watching. So power to you.
Yes.
Well, should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. And we are going to try to get back on a consistent schedule with posting. We're going to try. We've just been so busy.
Busy, sick, dead.
Yeah.
On vacation. Excuse me. I need to go. I'm just a mess.
Yeah. I think my neighbor's making Kraft dinner. I can smell it. And now I want Kraft dinner.
I remember you telling me what that is, but it's like weird.
Oh, it's just mac and cheese in a box.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was like flavor to it.
Cheese flavor? They actually make a cotton candy flavor, and they make like a spicy Cheeto flavor.
Cotton candy macaroni?
Yeah, I'll
Oh, barf. That's so gross.
And they make a butter chicken one. Yeah.
Like, does it like taste like what it says it's supposed to be?
No, I haven't tried them. My mom bought me the cotton candy one, and it sat in my cupboard until I moved out of that house.
Oh my God, no, I can't do that. That makes me like feel physically ill.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kraft dinner is just Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah.
But how do you know? How can you smell it through the like?
Oh, I love Kraft dinner. I have that smell down to a T. Whenever my mom would make it for my like little sister, I would smell it and I would run downstairs and take some.
No way.
Oh,
okay, I guess I do that with mac and cheese too. Like, I just Discorded you a picture of our Kraft. But I don't know why yours we call Kraft dinner and ours is just Kraft. Like they're the same exact thing.
Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah. I actually have some in my basement.
Maybe because Americans. Oh no, this is called Kraft dinner. Look at the title. Yeah. It says Kraft macaroni and cheese dinner.
Oh my God, it is. Wait, I've never heard it called that though until you called it that. Because we just say like Kraft or like Kraft mac and cheese. But it does say dinner. That's weird.
Really weird. Yeah. Actually, we mostly just call it KD now. That's what everyone calls it. It's just KD. So, Kraft Dinner, it used to be called Kraft Dinner, but then everyone was calling it KD, so they actually changed the name of it to just KD.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like I'm like getting a little history lesson. Little Canadian lesson. Yeah, that's okay. Should we finito?
Yeah, let's end this. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Let's blow this popsicle stand. What was that from?
I feel like I look so just like you can tell I'm sick. I look not okay.
I mean, I can tell you're sick because I know you're sick, but I don't think that you can tell you're sick.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Wow. That wraps it up for episode 4.
Yeah.
4 for 4.
4.
Wendy's 4. I'm tired and I'm starving. Don't forget to hydrate.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And fix your posture.
Bye.
Bye. Cheers. Don't.
Hold on. Oh, my mouse is on the wrong monitor. Okay, ready, set, go.
Think about us doing that in a club. I would be like,
oh my god, yeah.